Hey everybody, ThrewRedButter here, back again with another beer review coming at you today with a beer from Great Divide Brewing out of Denver, Colorado. It is a variation on their Yeti Imperial Stout. Standard Imperial Stout, Yeti, and then they've released a bunch of variants every year. They've done barrel-aged versions as well. This one I've never seen before or even heard of before. I'm not sure if it's brand new just to me. First time canning, I don't know, but caught my eye at the store. A 9.5% Imperial Stout with vanilla and coffee is also their tribute to the Big Lebowski. This is the Great Divide Brewing White Russian Yeti. And as you can see, Yeti has his dude outfit on and he's bowling. And we've got a story on the back. Did you know Yeti once bowled a perfect game, or that the Westerley cardigan has been a wardrobe staple of Yeti since the 70s? Yeti keeps many things low-key, but the White Russian Yeti Imperial Stout is not one of those things. Maintaining a balanced sweet coffee flavor and incorporating vanilla and flaked oats, this dude-approved Imperial Stout has, potentially, the softest mouthfeel of any Yeti variant to date, in, our opinion, man. I've seen Big Lebowski once, many, many years ago, so unfortunately I won't be able to cleverly pepper in any Big Lebowski references in this review. Full disclosure, I tried having one of these before I shot this, and I spilled the can all over the table. It's quite a sight. Probably would have gotten canceled for some of the shit I said when that happened, but whatever. We're starting anew. So, the appearance on the White Russian Yeti. Pitch black body. It was black coming out, too. It wasn't even, dark brown coming out of the can. Pitch black, all regards. No brown, no ruby red on the edges. The head, a little less, 2-finger. Light brown. Tan, almond-colored head. Not the darkest head I've ever seen. I say that because I just remember standard Yeti having a really dark brown head. This one doesn't. Excuse me. Let's get an aroma on White Russian Yeti. Bringing back memories of standard Yeti, which is a big, smoky tobacco dark chocolate, dark coffee bomb. It's got those elements here. But they've been subdued a little bit, probably from all the confectionery flavors. It still has that big coffee presence. Tinges of vanilla. Vanilla is speckled in subtly in the background, but it is there. Dark chocolate, like chocolate syrup. More of that smoke and that black coffee aroma. Strange, from what I remember, regular Yeti has a bigger coffee aroma than a Yeti variant that has specifically coffee added to it, but, we'll see what we have in the taste. So let's get a taste on the White Russian Yeti. Cheers. Very nice. The taste harkens back to standard Yeti. Huge black coffee grounds. Bitter, deliciously bitter black coffee. Even coffee with cream, the vanilla's helping out with that as well. Yeah, even smoky in a way too. You do get that vanilla. Much bigger here on the taste than it was on the nose. Kind of like marshmallow. And it's also got big chocolate notes, too. And as far as I know, it's not made with chocolate, just coffee and vanilla. White Russian doesn't have chocolate, but though, White Russians with chocolate milk, check that one out once in a while. Yeah, if you're... Because I'll say right now, I know standard Yeti, I think it's rated less than a 4 overall on Untapped, which I think is obscene. It's one of the best standard Imperial Stouts I've ever had in my life. So I got a feeling if you're put off by that taste in the sense that you think the black coffee and that char and tobacco kind of flavor is kind of putting you off, it's still here, but it's much more subdued, and it blends so well with whatever coffee they made it with and with the vanilla. And this one seems to have a bigger, like, natural chocolate flavor and presence to it. So it's decadent, but not sweet and cloying. But it still retains all of those great flavors from base Yeti. It's really well done. Body is nice and thick. Not the most viscous Imperial Stout I've ever had. I mean, almost 10%, 9.5%. I'll say, I'll reserve final judgment for the final rating, but I'll say right now, a bit thicker mouthfeel would be nice, but still, we're getting the job done here. Nothing is really cloying or sweet. Nothing's really sticking to the palate, which obviously can be seen as a good thing as well, but what I mean is, it's definitely not coating the tongue and my mouth the way that an almost 10% stout should, but the job is getting done. But there's no alcohol on this one. It's not even warm. No burning sensation from the alcohol, no warming. It's very decadent, but again, not overly sweet and sugary. It's not like a pastry stout, overly sugar, not, a Wilfred Brimley kind of stout, no diabetes you're getting from this one. It is just really well made and delicious. This is a fantastic dessert beer. So, as a final score, final verdict, final rating on the Great Divide Brewing White Russian Yeti Imperial Stout. I keep saying Yeti. Of all things, that's a World Championship Wrestling WCW reference to a wrestler that was called the Yeti, and the announcer, Mike Tenay, when he came down to the ring, he would yell, "The Yeti!" So that's why I say Yeti. And if you get that reference, we can be best friends. But as for the beer, very well made. And again, it's got all of the flavors and the aromas of Standard Yeti. So if you love Standard Yeti like I do, it's here. But it meshes so well with the coffee and the vanilla. And this one, again, seems they have much more of a decadent confectionery chocolate flavor to it. It is, but it's not overly sugary. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, off the top of my head, this might be. It's one of my favorite Yeti variants I can think of right now, off the top of my head. But again, what's holding it back from being upper tier and upper elite? Body's got to be thicker. Standard Yeti is thicker than this, so tweak the mouthfeel, make it as big and thick as regular Yeti, and you've got a fucking all-star beer. But as it is now, it is just great, but not superb. But I'll pick this up again if I see it. So I'm going to go. Even Steven, 9.0 out of 10. Amazing. Fantastic beer. 9.0, even 9 out of 10 for the Great Divide Brewing White Russian Yeti. Excellent stuff. Pick it up if you see it. That's going to do it for me, Through Red Butter. Till next time. Cheers, everybody.